don't know if anyone's here, but
Let's see.
Ready for
just
a
run
beat
around
down? I'll
until
teach you
anyone
some
joins.
Ain't even worth my time.
I still have the game on professional, and yet it feels fucking easy. I mean, those are just trash mobs, but I think I have to get through the story to start seeing like more difficult enemies.
I could get some good use out of this.
Looks great. Thanks for the meal.
Thanks.
Come on, can't you go any lower? Come on, can't you go any lower?
Captain, I'm not as fast as you.
Well, with you, I could get some good use out of
Looks like
this.
you found a thing or two.
This place is a genuine underworld.
Steady. Which of you sorry? Aiming down sights. Which of you sorry suckers is aiming down sights? Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be? Steady. Aiming down sights. Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be? Aiming down sights. Steady.
Whoa.
Which of you sorry suckers is it
Oh,
gonna
hey,
be?
good to see you popped up right when I was about to walk through these doors. I was walking slowly towards it.
Yeah.
Collecting bugs, and then you showed up.
Nah.
I figured if you showed up late, I could just tell you I'll rewind it for like 5 minutes or two. But you got here just in time.
Can I count on you?
Sorry.
Well, there might be some violence, and yeah. Dude, this place is beautiful.
Welcome. Mr. Tucker's room is right this way.
Alrighty. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect things to go quite this smooth.
You can thank Mr. Shigaki and Mr. Kobayashi. They vouched for you after all. Sir, I have Captain Majima here for you.
There he is. Hold on. Thought we got that vouch thing.
Yes, you certainly did.
Then what's with these suits?
Captain Majima, was it? We just need to do a little verification, make sure you're worth our boss's precious time. You understand. Huh. No hard feelings if we go too far, yeah?
This a joke?
Right. Let us know if you need anything else.
Well, I figured this would happen.
Good thing we left Noah behind.
Fine. Let's give them what they want, boys!
You know, I thought that jumping one could only be used on a pirate ship, but I guess I can use it anywhere. Bro, they call this professional? Dude is spread out, like... he wants the,
Wait.
he wants the strap.
The fuck? Why's he running?
Captain! Need a ride?
Great
He
timing,
wanted to
lads.
talk, and now he's running away?
Let's follow that boat! Right then! Let's kick it up a notch!
This game just happens to be so easy that I probably don't even need to upgrade my abilities. That's how easy it is. Like, if you watched me play the other Yakuza games, you would see that they were hard enough. Like, okay, the trash mobs are easy,
Hey,
but
Cap,
like
ease up.
the
If we
bosses
don't
are
watch our
hard
speed
enough
through
that
these
you
rocks,
need
the
to
ship's good as
occasionally
sunk.
like spend time leveling up.
What now? A secret lair? And it looks like he left the front door wide open.
This is just like cakewalk.
Tucker went further in.
You think you're enjoying this, aren't you?
Whether he is or not, let's keep going, the three of us. If anything happens, we'll retreat to the Goromaru for safety.
Sorry.
This
I accidentally
cave.
pressed X.
They've been messing around with it. Be careful. If you see anything suspicious, don't touch it.
Oh, you're thinking it'll trigger some sort of trap? Like a pitfall or some flying wall arrows?
Oh, this has got me feeling like some kind of raider.
I might have. Either it was like a dragon, either it was the turn-based one or the. Hold on, I'm trying to remember which one it was.
Stop right there!
I know
Afraid
okay,
it's the end of the
I played
line.
one of the Yakuzas on Twitch.
Who the hell are
I know I
these
had to
guys?
have.
They just been sitting here
I
waiting.
just don't remember
That
which one.
mean... Shit, it's an ambush!
Try to die nice and slow for us, eh?
Oi, oi.
What the? What the? It's a trap. We'll take care of this, Captain. You go on ahead, and we'll meet up with you.
Loud and clear. A dead end? That don't seem right. Gotta be some trick to this. That's looking mighty suspicious. Another fucking switch.
Oh, okay. That was easy. Oh, wait. Oh, great. It's a laser trap. See, when I was thinking of some Mission Impossible shit, this is kind of what I was thinking, but in a different method, you know? Cause like they haven't done any wall running type stuff yet. If they have, I'm trying to remember. It would have been as that judging guy. I don't remember. I don't think it's wrong, but I wonder if they did a ninja game, who would the ninja be? Would it be hold on. Um, yeah, I don't know. I guess I think I think they're just salty about you you being there when their preferred one lost, and it's like you can't help it when you show up. You just show up when you do. People are just gonna be salty when their preferred one loses. Yeah, no, I know. But you have voted in the past, you know? People are gonna be salty about when their waifu lost, and that's really... I'm trying to jump! Okay. They're still gonna hold a grudge about it. Well, to be fair, you do also
The hell's
kind
that
of goad
noise?
people with saying
This ain't
that they're
good.
mid or that you know, stuff like that. Okay, now this is also kind of what I'm thinking of, but this is more Indiana Jones. This is like a sci-fi version of Indiana Jones.
Hey!
Okay, my problem with my problem with Mountain
Sorry!
Lady
Over here!
is
Just hold on
who the
there!
fuck wants somebody
What the
that
hell's
big?
this?
It's like if you want a woman that big, you might as well be gay. It's like sure she has boobs, sure she has an ass, but she's physically huge.
That thing's gotta have a
Like
weak spot somewhere.
you can't do anything with that. Like you can't fit inside that. Unless you're like 10-foot fucking Viking,
Now!
oversized everything. You're gonna die. It's like, yeah, to be fair, there is a subset of people who are like, yes, crush me, and it's like, okay, you're fucking weirdos. Yeah. You know, there's like this whole like, oh, bigger is better bullshit, and it's like, no, it's fucking not, okay? There are some women who dispelled the myth that bigger is better. No, it's not. What was it? She took like a whole ruler and she was like, listen, this doesn't fit. This much will kill you. I don't know.
That thing's gotta have a
Anyway.
weak spot somewhere.
People are pornified, that's the problem. People are porn brain. And it's like, here's the thing. I'm not gonna act like porn is... It's okay to watch. But some people watch it too much to the point where it's like... It actually ruins them.
Thanks for the save.
All good. But I think that was the ace up Tucker's sleeve. We're probably right on his heels now.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
What? What do you mean? I'm not... I didn't say anything. No, I was all. Oh no, it's like, I look. Porn is fine, but like when it comes to the mentality that some people have, they like. It's hard to explain. There are some people that just can't handle
If
watching it, you
Tucker's
know?
anywhere, it's probably in here.
Hey, fuckhead! What gives? I got Shigaki's
Like it
go-ahead and
actively
everything!
hurts the way they think.
Guess he must be shy.
Oh, Captain, well done. You impressed me indeed.
It's like, okay,
Even
if
more
you
than
go
your
on Rule 34
man-bug
right now,
reputation led me
you'll
to
find
believe.
4 things
Finally, I get to
that
hear your
happen
pretty
with every single
voice.
character.
This mean you're done
You could
throwing
look up
hoops
any
at
girl
us?
character,
Yes, it does.
and you'll find these 4 things.
Allow me
You'll
to make
find a
few
version of that girl with a dick.
before we speak.
You'll find a version of that girl that's obese. You'll
Come
find a
on,
version
you
of that girl
relax,
that's being
old-timer.
fucked by a black
We
dude.
might look scary, but we're
And you'll
really just a
find
bunch of
a
teddy
version of
bears
that
at
girl.
heart, you know?
Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, and then the 4th one is them pregnant. It's like, dude, I just want to look up a character.
Stop.
I don't want to look up specific
That's far enough.
things, right? Like, I don't want to see a
I
girl.
think this
If I look up a
distance
girl
will work
character, I
just
don't want to see her
fine
with
for our
penis.
little
If I look up a
parlay.
specific girl character, I
It's
don't
a
want to see
pleasure
her
to meet you,
obese.
Captain Majima.
It's like, fuck, it's fucking
You
disgusting.
and your friends. My name is Spade Tucker. I've
If I
come here
wanted to
from
look up
New
an obese
York
character, I would look up the
in
name of an
pursuit of the
obese
lost
character.
treasure
Not,
of the Esperanza.
I don't want to see
Making
a
it
fat
stand back
firefly.
even with your
I
protective
don't want to see.
glass, are you?
I happen to be excessively cautious.
A strange trait for someone who makes a living on debt collection.
Rule
I
34
admit.
is a fucking
And
degenerate
it was
place.
collecting on
And
a
it's like,
debt that led you to this
worst
old
of worst
pirate's
people
journal, yeah?
post their art there.
We'd sure love to hear the story.
Naturally. It was 30 years ago now, when I obtained the journal in New York. Bound in
Fucking
red
shrooms
leather,
have ruined everything.
no bigger than my palm. Its pages chock full of drawings and notes from an age of ship and sail.
And it said the Esperanza treasures on Nele Island, correct? Mind if we see that for ourselves?
Seeing as Shigaki's on board with us, it's fair to say we're all allies here, right? To be clear, no matter how many people you add to your side, my share will remain 80% to your 20.
That check out?
I mean, it makes sense if the info in the journal's accurate.
Unfortunately, I cannot show you the journal. I'm well aware its real value comes from the extraordinary rarity of the information inside. Thus,
I committed its contents to memory, every last page, and had it burned.
You what?
You sure it's safe and sound up there? Memory ain't always so reliable. And I speak from experience.
you're
Oh, well.
correct. And
I mean,
it's why
when
you'll
you
be
play
my
H games,
major
it
matters.
is both anime and
Once we
porn, so.
embark on this
Little treasure hunt, you do well to treat me with care.
But it's more so fun than yeah.
Guy's a loan shark through and through.
The journal's
Dude.
previous owner was a descendant of one of the pirates
This
who
guy
buried
fucking
the
knew
Esperanza's treasure.
we would want
Well, the
treasure
descendant
for
of the brother
ourselves.
of one of those pirates, to be precise. But who's to
So he
argue?
memorized the journal,
He relinquished
so
the
he couldn't
journal
use it.
as if freed from
So
a
we need
burden,
him
promptly
find the
drank
treasure.
himself to death. I
So
had
we'll
it
have to
appraised
give him
thoroughly,
his cut.
verifying that it was in fact penned some 200 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And so
yeah.
you believe it's real? Indeed. It explains in great detail the method by which the treasure was hidden. Its unfortunate author, desperately racked with guilt, poured his secrets onto the page as a means of atonement. Oh? So what got him feeling so guilty? To keep their hard-won treasure's location a secret, the pirates, to no one's surprise, turned to murder.
Turn to what?
Ah, caught your interest, have I? Perhaps I ought to start from the beginning, yes?
What the fuck? What is wrong with my chair?
The year was 1816. and the original crew of the Esperanza had made off with a prize of their own. A hoard of pilfered Incan treasure. Mainly silver and gold, save for one outlier. The supposed elixir of eternal life. But on the return voyage west across the Pacific, they were attacked by pirates. The journal's author, you see, was one of those attackers, and he detailed the claiming of the Esperanza, their spirits high. That is, until a sudden, aberrant storm saw fit to wreck their ships. As if by fate, our pirate protagonist's fleet washed ashore on Nele Island. He and his surviving cohorts ventured inland, only to happen upon a deserted village. Could it have been abandoned, they asked. As they searched the area, they caught sight of an old woman tottering away through the brush. The pirates, still unseen, decided to follow her. They tailed her all the way to a secret and well-hidden cave. Inside were the villagers, several dozen of them, having fled their homes in fear of the pirates.
Had the old woman been but a little faster, the pirates would never have found this cave. And thus, they hatched a vile plan.
What better place to store their precious cargo? Yes, this mysterious, secluded refuge was the perfect fit. That left one order of business. And for the villagers, there would be no tales to tell.
As any pirate worth his salt knows, the only silent man is a dead one.
Yeesh, that's some outright despicable shit. I'd feel guilty too.
After the act, the pirates hid the treasure.
Don't hate the anime,
claim to
hate the
return
fans.
together in the future. Now, that leaves one to wonder. Did they each plan to return alone?
Yes, but
and take it all?
even though she's not always gigantic, she's only
But in
either
any case,
normal
they
or
loaded some
gigantic.
small boats with
Like you
rations
said, there is no
and left
in-between.
The island.
One of the guys, he was saved by an American whaling
It's
ship,
not like
right?
she can Mr.
Lived long enough
Fantastic
to say he
individual
hid the
body
treasure on
parts.
Palmyra Atoll before dying. Was he just wrong about where, or was he lying to them on purpose?
We have no way of knowing, unfortunately.
Maybe, but you're sure it's here on Nele Island? Palmyra's completely out of the question?
The empty settlement the pirates happened upon, it was apparently known as the
Honestly,
Village of Heretics.
I'll tell you, here's one thing why I'm okay with the anime of my age,
As
Hero
in those who
Academia.
opposed the orthodox
Because the
Polygon
creator was
teachings.
like,
Logically, that would imply Nele
I'm just
Island,
gonna make the main
Polygon
hero
holy site, the very place
do
those
nothing
zealots
at the
broke
end.
away to.
If we can
just to
find
piss
this
people
village
off.
of heretics,
That's fucking
then
based.
I, knowing the contents of the journal, will be able to pinpoint the cave's location. With fortune on our side, the Esperanza treasure should still be lying within, untouched.
This heretic village, I take it the place ain't so easy to find?
Indeed. Certainly not something you can search for online.
I've pored over Palicana literature, interrogated its followers in Honolulu, all in vain. Leaving me now to simply wait and hope, sitting on my hands.
It falls to Shigaki and his men to comb the island and find it.
Right, just throwing people at the problem. The place ain't exactly small, you know that, right?
You young people and your instant gratification. Palicana's previous sage, Bryce Fairchild, had nearly all of Hawaii's underworld in his service. Thanks to him, no one even knew where Nele Island was, let alone some tiny village on its shores. Compared to then, I'd say we've made quite a bit of progress. I've waited 30 years for this chance to arrive, and I've no intention of letting it slip away.
You were treasure hunters once upon a time? Certainly you can understand that.
Damn right. I've been trying to hide my excitement since I walked in.
Same here.
You two really are suckers for this, huh?
Then it would seem we've reached an agreement. Return to me as soon as you've uncovered the village. I'll be waiting at my hotel in Atlantis until then.
Today, for once, I found myself freed from boredom. I thank you for that, Captain Majima.
Okay, so what do you think, Captain? Do you really believe Tucker's story is true?
Hey, the guy's got lots of dough and little time, and he's spending both on this, ain't he? He believes it. And hell, I do too.
There is a mystique to the Esperanza treasure that makes you want to believe. It's why I fell for every fake lead back then.
Well, this one could be fake too, right?
Right. So, best we don't count our chickens yet, you know? Now, where are we off to next, Captain? Straight to Nele Island, perhaps? Join Shigaki and the others in hunting down that heretic village?
Bingo.
I was gonna make a joke that Deku now has to put the fries in the bag, but
Hey,
he's a
we're
teacher.
almost there.
Even by my standards, I did good with this ship.
Sometime.
Wait, what? I thought I
Captain.
chose...
Aloha, Captain.
Thanks.
I chose the wrong one. Oops.
Oh!
Oops. Oops. That's a funny. Wait, hold on. When you say Demon Hunter, do you mean the one with Nezuko?
Steady.
Because I think that's called Demon Slayer.
Which you sorry? Steady.
Yeah, no, I was just talking to her because she was the one that said Demon Hunter, and I was like, I think she means
Aiming
Demon
down
Slayer.
sight. Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be? Aiming down sight. Steady. Aiming
Well, there's a
down
completely
sight.
different thing to hunt than to slay. You can always hunt something to capture it.
Steady.
So, like in Monster Hunter, we
Aiming
can
down
always
sight.
capture monsters. You don't always have to kill them. You can capture them.
Shigaki, we had ourselves a little sit down with Tucker.
Shh. Hang on.
Huh?
Huh. Rodriguez.
Oh shit, you're here too, are you?
Something you can't say in front of me?
Oh, no, it's just some old Yakuza business. Nothing for you to worry about. Rodriguez here was just stopping by. Wanted to see how our work was proceeding.
Though it seems you wish I hadn't. Word of advice? Keeping secrets doesn't feel too neighborly. We all want to be buddies here, don't we?
I'll say. How about we spit and shake, eh, Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Honestly, when it comes to people and saying the optimization
Village of
problems,
Heretics? Yeah, believe me, we've been on
I'm
this.
hearing
We're
it's
still looking
good
for it, even
from
now.
people who've
The
tried
faster
it
we find it, the
on
better.
different
Snag the treasure and
machines.
get off this rock.
But no luck
So
so
I'm
far?
thinking either
There's a
the
lot of
people who
jungle
are
here,
saying
kid,
it's
and it's real
bad have
thick. Plus, there's not much
potatoes,
to go on. We wouldn't recognize a clue, even if we found one.
Yada
or
yada,
they're
Shigaki's got
just
nothing.
Monster
So,
Hunter haters.
how about our Haku buddies? They ever mention anything?
We asked them once if they knew anything about it. Village of Heretics didn't ring any bells. No dice all around, it seems. If anything, it just made them suspicious about where we might have heard the phrase.
But
Especially
at the same time,
Rodriguez. He seemed
Monster Hunter
most
World
unnerved.
was
Feels like he's been keeping
not
a constant eye on
optimized
us
for like
since
the
then.
first few months.
Fine, what if we find some different Haku and ask them?
Then Rodriguez would hear about it, no doubt.
So
How would that look? Will he be happy to learn
I
we've
do
had an
take some of it
ulterior
with a
motive
grain of
this whole
salt,
time?
but I do also
Worst
believe it.
case, he get us kicked off the island, making things a lot harder.
Well, guess we're just searching on foot then.
We could always kidnap Rodriguez, rough him up for some information and what have you.
Good idea. I'll help with that one.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear you say that.
Hey, Captain?
Mm-hmm.
If we could, we'd want to ask the Palikana people about the village of heretics, right? Sneakily, I mean.
If we could, yeah. But after, we'd want to make sure it doesn't get back to Rodriguez somehow.
Well, then I know someone we can ask. Gora and I found him while exploring the island. He's an old man who lives in a house way off by himself. He seemed really weak, though. Trying to talk to him, he wasn't able to speak too clearly.
Yeah?
Yeah, but that also might be good for us, don't you think? Like maybe he won't tell on us to anyone.
Well, sure, but how would he tell us anything then?
We show him a map and see if he knows where the village is. He can point it out to us. And if he doesn't know, we just think of another plan.
Makes sense. Good thinking, kid. Let's roll. You remember the way to this old guy?
Yeah, follow me.
Damn, I always
Captain,
hate when that happens.
The old man's house is over this way.
It's always good to have
We'll still have
backups,
to
though.
walk a little to get there. Let me know when you're ready.
The fuck? What do you mean you... What?
Steady. Which you sorry sucker. Steady. Which you
Oh, I guess we're
sorry
gonna have to
suckers?
fast travel.
Steady. Which you sorry suckers is it gonna be?
Why do I keep getting butterflies? How come dragonflies are rare?
Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be?
Captain. Whoa! Close one!
What's with this place? There's rocks everywhere. Yeah, be careful, eh?
Yeah, I will. Anyway, look. That's the old man's house.
Nice.
Hello, Mr. It's Noah and Goro. May we come in?
Going straight in without waiting for an answer, huh?
Mr. Old Man? Hello?
He is alive, isn't he? Yep, he's alive. Just sleeping.
Oh, thank goodness.
It'd be a shame to ruin his shut-eye.
Well, maybe we can wait a little and see if he wakes up.
Maybe if you cook some food, he'll wake up. Oh, shit.
Hey, in these
He's that
pictures,
guy's dad.
maybe this is that old sage. That Bryce guy.
And here we have our old friend Father Time with him, huh? God damn. This Bryce guy's over 100? Looks pretty good. Eh? What's that?
Oh. It's the same as this one, right?
A coin? Thing looks older than him.
Wait, do you think... could this be a piece of the treasure?
Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, eh, kid?
Yeah.
Hang on. Say it was. This fella's lived here a long time. Who's to say he hasn't stumbled upon some buried treasure once or twice?
Should we ask him?
Hey, Gramps. Spare a sec? Be a friend? This thing. Remember where you found it?
Is he awake?
This coin. Any more out there like this one? Well?
I know, it's normally I would be playing in Japanese, but
What are you doing here?
Well, we were
this is a stream,
Wait, same question.
and it's better to play in
He's my
English
father.
on stream.
You telling me you didn't know that?
So you're... This is your old man, huh?
Wait, how did you get that?
Eh?
If I wasn't
see.
streaming, this would be in Japanese right now.
So you found them then? God damn it, Majima. You just couldn't leave the kid behind, could you?
What?
Hey, I thought you said we were supposed to be neighborly.
Captain, you okay?
And yet he
doesn't
wants to
sound good.
fucking fight us because we
Well,
found
ain't
the
this
old guy.
something? You really didn't want us to see those coins, huh? Guess I'll just have to beat the answers out of you. Come on, Rodriguez. You tried your best.
You haven't beat me yet.
Captain, look! We gotta go!
Noah, you run back. Find Shigaki.
Not without you, Captain! If you're staying, I'm staying too!
I'm trying to get back here.
Come on, Captain! Hurry!
Fuck it. Can't leave Noah alone out there.
Dude, they're gonna kill that old guy probably, so we don't go
Majima-san.
back.
What's going on?
Well, I think it's safe to say Rodriguez knows about the treasure. We found an old coin at his dad's house. He caught us looking, started trying to kill us.
Huh? Wait, hold on. I feel like I'm missing a few steps here.
We got a bunch of Haku incoming. Just close everything off. I'll explain later. Nishida and Minami, right?
Yeah. What's up? What can we do?
Need you to escort Noah to the Goromaru. Tell Jason to prepare the ship. Be ready to leave at a moment's notice.
But boss, the Haku are already starting to surround us outside.
Well then, You better get out before they finish surrounding.
Yes.
Go,
Ichiban
I'll be in contact.
had to fight both
could you
Goro
explain?
and Taiga
Later. Don't panic.
together.
Just go. I can trust you, right?
You sure can. Leave it to us, boss. Right. We'll be waiting for your call.
But it's okay
Well,
because it's a
give me an
turn-based
idea.
game and
What's
you
about to
have
happen here?
3 other allies with you.
It's Rodriguez's move. They'll probably demand you hand me and Noah over to them at the very least. And if you refuse to do that, it's Haku versus Yakuza.
And it's
Meaning
okay
the
for
ratio would be
the NPCs
about
to beat up on
400
women,
against
but it's not
100.
okay for you, the player,
so
to beat
we'll
up
each
on
take
women.
out 4 to 5
Make it
guys
make
apiece
sense.
to win it. You ready?
No, the Haku left here on the island are Polycana's elites. Compare that to us, a bunch of unemployed, out-of-shape ex-Yakuza. 4 or 5 apiece is gonna be tough.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Honestly, if you want to do a challenge run of Like a Dragon, you could
What they're
theoretically
really
play it
after is this.
as just
What's
Ichiban,
that? The
but that
coin
would
you mentioned
probably
earlier?
require a lot of strategy.
Hold on. A piece of 8?
Huh?
A Spanish silver
I
coin.
want to see if
The
somebody's done
entire
it.
world's economy used to run
Can
on
you beat
silver.
Like a
Spain
Dragon
certainly
with all
did during the time
Ichiban?
of the Esperanza. But this must mean... the Haku already found the treasure?
Haven't the slightest. But I'll tell you one thing. Either way, we may all end up killing each other over it regardless.
Hey! Fire! Shit! Everyone out! Hurry!
Majima-san, what do we do?
The one leading these Haku is Rodriguez, ain't it?
Oh yeah, and
Taking
like
that as the case.
in the Like a Dragon where there's both Ichiban and Kiryu,
We could probably hold
Kiryu
them
has a
hostage
special ability that breaks
take
the
the
turn
wind out of
order,
their attack. Buy us some time.
and
You
for
wanna take Rodriguez
a
prisoner?
set time limit, Kiryu can just
Is that?
beat up on the
Or
enemies
take the
as it's a
spread,
normal
betting
beat 'em
on
up game.
100 guys fighting off 400.
Well, with all the headbutting we've done, I knew it would come to something like this eventually. From the very first day I met him, that guy's had one huge stick up his ass.
Hey, we get to crush our rivals and steal the treasure from them. I'd say that's worth putting your life on the line for, huh?
Well, you put it like that. Yeah, I guess we've got no choice but to fight.
Listen here, boys! It's time to step up and earn your share. Show these Haku what real Yakuza are made of.
Honestly, they're good games. It's just not everyone likes turn-based. I get it. I do like turn-based though. What? What don't you like about it? Ooh, look at Majima teabagging that one guy.
Finally decided to show up, Rodriguez? Figure now's a good time to settle things.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Die, Majima!
Come on. Bring it. Come on. Bring it.
They really got to come up with a better way to heal. I mean, that was really the point, right?
Not done just yet.
Ichiban
Take a look
is the new
around.
dragon,
Your
in a
toughest have
sense, right?
already been beat.
In that
Not to mention,
the same
we
thing that
got
happened to Kiryu
reinforcements
happened to
incoming.
him. He took the fall
What?
for somebody else. And so it's like a kind of narrative, what is it called? Narrative cycle.
God damn. I said no off to
It's
save
like
him from this.
everything else that
And
happens
he ends
after the
up
fact
being the
is a
one
little
saving
different.
me.
What was it? It was kind of like how George Lucas. It's kind of like how George Lucas made Star Wars, you know?
What do we got here? You calling someone for help, buddy? Who is it?
With
Who is it?
Anakin and
The cops.
Luke having similar beginnings.
Raymond Law.
Huh? And that Atlantis guy. All right, let's hear it. How's he figuring all this?
Hold on. If he's calling him now, then that means Raymond Law knows about the treasure? Well, come on, spill it. No point in keeping quiet now.
We made an arrangement. When I found the Esperanza treasure, we'd leverage his connections to smuggle it to buyers. So, the answer to your question is yes. Raymond Law's after it too. The lost treasure of the Esperanza's been on his radar a long time.
Please just kick him in the face.
I'll begin at the end. I still don't know where the treasure is. Only one person does. My old man here. And you've seen how he's doing. Even when he's awake, he can't think clearly. I can get one lucid conversation every few days. But he always says he doesn't remember the location. Whenever I mention it, all he does is cry and beg forgiveness.
And that's the truth?
It is. A little while back, I noticed him holding this coin. It was the day that Bryce was arrested. Since then, I've spent all my off time looking for the treasure. Kept it from the other Palicana followers, too.
Selfish some bitch, ain't you?
Nothing compared to my father.
Huh?
The old man. He was never a real Polycana follower. He's a descendant of one of the pirates who buried the treasure. In truth, he only joined Polycana to infiltrate Nelly Island. He fooled them for decades, even marrying a follower's daughter and having a kid. That kid, of course, being me.
Going that far, huh? Pretty committed.
Well, eventually it worked. He did find the treasure. All he had to do was take it and disappear. Only trouble was, he hadn't accounted for the treasures along the way. The ones he'd be leaving behind here.
Family, right? His wife. And his boy.
Pretty sappy story, isn't it?
Nah, I know the feeling. Took me a while, but eventually I realized the same thing.
Hey, Dad?
Son?
Save it for later. I want to hear the rest of Rodriguez's story right now.
Kid knows what he wants. What can you do?
Fine, fine.
My father, he couldn't admit it was all for the treasure. That he'd only married my mother and had me as part of searching for it. The moment he did, all that love, all that trust, it would have been invalidated. So he decided, rather than make off with the treasure, he'd live out his life on Nelly Island. All he took was a scant handful of silver coins. A symbol of his regret. Before long, Treasure's location faded from his memory. 20 years took their toll. Mom passed away, leaving only me. Still, he couldn't for the life of him remember where it was.
I'm following.
Once I knew the treasure was here, it was my turn to be haunted by the Esperanza's ghost. Then, suddenly, the government's planning to seal off Nelly Island. I couldn't lose my chance at the treasure. After all that, at the same time, I heard about some Yakuza coming from Japan to clean up nuclear waste.
Right.
So I jumped at the opportunity. I graciously offered to help with their efforts however I could. Also, I could stay and look for the treasure. But as I'm sure you can imagine, I needed help. I had no choice but to tell a few companions my secret.
Blow me down. We all ended up doing the same thing. Funny.
And all those Haku that are still here, do they know about it? All 400 of them?
No, most of them live the ascetic life, above money and material desires. Knowing that, I only told the other greedy fucks like me. There's probably about 100 or so. None of the others know about the treasure.
100 people, huh? The secret's really getting out.
Rodriguez, question for you. You know where this village of heretics place is?
No clue. Granted, I've heard of something like that existing, but that's it.
From who?
Bryce. But forget getting in touch with him. My requests to visit keep getting denied.
Damn.
What's this village to you, anyhow?
We came in contact with the guy. Says if we can find the village, he can find the treasure. Old loan shark named Tucker. He memorized a journal one of the pirates wrote.
Majima-san, what the hell are you doing? That's supposed to be our ace in the hole.
Think for a sec. We're all stuck on this island together. Any friction might cause a spark that leads to us killing each other. I say there ain't much choice left but to join up, yeah?
The other Haku, though. One of them might know where this village of heretics is. With that, let's put all our heads together and see where that gets us.
Hold on, we can't keep adding people. We're already only splitting 20%, aren't we?
Well, you want to split 0%? Because that's what you get if we can't find the damn thing in the first place.
We risked everything for this chance.
Fine, how about this? Anyone who doesn't join me and my crew right here, right now, I'm considering an enemy.
Better decide quick. You in? Or out?
Count me in, Captain.
Yep.
Same here.
Seems like a good time.
Guess I've got no choice.
Shit. You fuckers play dirty. Come on. All right, fine. I'm in.
Yeah! From here on, we sail as one. Savvy?
Yo!
Yo!
He said this line. He said savvy.
The Nele Island Yakuza, the Palekana Haku. Everyone's in hot pursuit of the Esperanza treasure. And the powers of Madlantis, Queen Michelle, and the Pirate King Raymond Law lurk in the background. They're all trying to get the first step on their opponents and claim a bigger share for themselves. And everyone's slowly revealing their hand.
So, what's the problem? The old codger in his hidey hole.
Excuse me.
How we planning to shake Tucker loose? Asking nicely doesn't seem like it's gonna cut it.
He'll come if we can assure him that Nele Island poses no threat to him. The Haku make that a difficult proposition, though. He's wise to be scared.
If only somebody could help with that. Sure'd be nice.
Why not just grab Tucker and force him to come along? The treasure's practically ours. Now's not the time to go soft.
Come on. Guy's got too much security on him for that. We try to nab him and fuck it up, he'll be on a plane back to New York before you can spit. Guaranteed. At which point, he's gone for good. Can't drop anchor off Wall Street.
Then we shouldn't fuck it up.
I'm not going to war against somebody so protected. I know you people think you got God on your side or something, but this is real life.
You need to watch your mouth.
Knock it off. You're not helping anything.
Masaru sure is rude sometimes.
Must not have been raised right.
That's a funny one coming from you.
At least somebody has my back. Thanks, Saejima.
So what's our plan then?
I bet old Tucker trusts me well enough by now. I could get him to see reason with a deft hand. Diplomacy.
If you want to try that, be my guest.
Yeah, not so fast. Well, I'm handling all that. You gotta find us this village. It's your backyard, ain't it? We're leaving it to you. Everyone does their share of the work. Everyone gets their share of the loot. Fair?
Guess we'll get on with it. One thing. Don't bring any more people in. My share's small enough as it is.
Feelings mutual.
Captain, come on. If Tucker doesn't listen to reason, what then?
You kidding? We got him in the palm of our hands. The Nele Island Yakuza and the Haku have joined forces. Without him, he can't afford to stay hidden. He still wants a piece of the action. He better run like his ass is on fire. Simple as piss.
I guess so. Makes sense.
Don't it? Never let him know you took the easy job. That's the trick of it. Guys like Rodriguez, they're always looking to say you ain't earned your share.
That's the boss I remember. God damn, you're smart.
Hey, Minami, you gotta quit calling me boss.
What? But boss, we've been calling you that for 20 years.
It's Captain now. If you two want to be part of my crew, get that straight.
Hey, all right. Let's all get in on some of that real-ass pirate talk. I'm down with it.
There's no way in hell I'm about to call you that.
Suit yourself. But you start with that Kyodai shit again, I ain't answering.
Seriously? This guy. He really doesn't like me, does he?
Okay. With that, let's go pay Tucker a visit.
Kyodai, Kyodai. Aniki, Aniki.
All right. Let's do this thing.
Aiming down sights. Steady. Aiming down sights. Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be? Aiming down sights. Steady.
Hey,
Aloha,
Captain. Welcome back.
Good to have you back,
Thanks.
bro.
Great work out there, Captain. Harvest time. Oh, turned out pretty nice.
Good work out there.
Oh!
Captain, there's something nearby.
Oh my god.
Aiming down
I
sights.
keep muting myself because I don't want to like interrupt when they're talking. And then I forget to unmute it when there's no talking.
Get your ass
Anyway, so earlier today I logged into Honkai and there's the new character available, which is Tribi. She's a Quantum Harmony. And I got her in 10 pulls, which is pretty awesome. But now I have to get her weapon.
Aiming down sights. Steady. Which of you sorry suckers is it? Aiming down sights.
Might take a
Which
little
of you
longer.
sorry suckers is it gonna be? Aiming down sights.
But I think
Which of you
I should be
sorry
able to get it.
suckers is it? Steady.
I should be able to get it. I just need to make sure to log in every day. And
Aiming down sights.
I should get her. What the fuck?
Damn war zone here. You been partying or something?
Admittedly, I get a bit stir-crazy. Only so much you can do when you're cooped up alone. Frankly, I'm grateful to see you again.
Well, considering how jumpy you were last time, I almost feel welcome.
My guards are less suspicious of you now, as am I. Primarily because I assume you've returned with information, yes? What is this?
I don't think
It's
it
from Nele
is.
Island. Old-timer from Polycana had it.
Is
Although
this a piece
I
of
will,
Wouldn't
I
you
will
know
wish
it?
list it.
Guy stumbled onto the treasure of the Esperanza decades ago. Trouble is, that's all he's got for us. Man sundowning. His mind's long gone. Poor bastard couldn't tell you his own name.
Then it's really there. The lot of it. The wealth of the Esperanza. At last. After all this time.
Yeah, I'll have to
Wait,
do it next time.
What did you just say? If you're telling me that the treasure has already been found, wouldn't this old man have been smart enough to move it elsewhere by now?
It's all still there. His son, Rodriguez, says so. Been trying to retrace his steps.
I've heard that name before. That's the Haku leader, isn't it? I see. He's aware that Nele Island is home to the treasure as well?
Yep. Got him scouting for that heretic's village as we speak.
Is he? Excellent. Once he finds it, narrowing down the treasure's location will be child's play. Captain Majima, I'll see you again when you have more news. Naturally, you'll handle Rodriguez, yes? You and I can simply filch the prize out from under him.
Afraid I gotta disappoint you. You're coming with us. And you only get the details in the village once you're on board.
What is this?
Well, don't start moping. You'll be in the best of hands. I promise you. We're all friends here. Bunch of pals on a treasure hunt.
Into that Polycana viper's nest. Out of the question. I would be putting my very life at risk doing so.
And this pile of Esperanza gold and shit ain't worth that? Why should the rest of us have to do all the work?
Mm-hmm. Gotta earn your share.
But, allow me a moment to think, would you?
A moment's all we can spare.
Mm-hmm.
Nele Island. The Esperanza Trail's gotten hot over there. Rodriguez knows. About 100 Haku with him. The Yakuza makes it 200. On top of that, Raymond Law.
For God's sake. Is there anyone left who doesn't know about this?
Only one option. We get on the boat and sail like the wind. All aboard. Either you come with us to Nele Island, or we leave you behind.
Slow down. I know when I'm being extorted.
Well, you don't want in, that's your problem. Have a nice life, and see you never.
Is that so? You're willing to risk the treasure on this little gamble? You still need information which only I am in possession of.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way we can find it on our own? Sounds like you're the one gambling.
Of course not.
'Cause before, everyone was sneaking around, keeping things hush-hush. But now, that's over with. The Haku and the Yakuza are working together, and working overtime. Ask me? They can get the job done. Through brute force, if nothing else.
History treasure is not something one brute forces.
Or maybe it is. Honestly, I could get a text any minute now telling me the search is over. I'm keeping the ringer on. 200 able-bodied fellas? Scouring for buried treasure around the clock? Nele Island ain't all that big. How long could it really take, huh? Well, sounds to me like you better play ball. If you still want in, Mr. Tucker. No matter how much juice you got, you have to be willing to squeeze. Elsewise, your share's a fat zero.
My share still stands at 80%. You, all of you, split the rest.
Gotta get your ears cleaned. Did you miss the part where I said shit's changed? You ain't essential to the equation no more.
How dare you, you dog!
Don't start saying things you can't take back now. I ain't one to flinch.
I suppose I might compromise my share to 50%. If you're truly so obstinate. Assure me of that, and I'll come with you to the island.
Check your numbers there. Half for you and half for all of us? You're crazier than I thought, pal.
25%.
If we were to split it evenly 200 ways, how much would that be?
0.5 for everyone. I think they'll want at least that much.
You're talking about people who settled on Nele Island out of sheer happenstance. I've been chasing the ghost of the Esperanza for 30 years. You hear me? I'll accept 20%, no less.
Make it 10, and I'll tell the guys you're all right. That's still $100 million. Telling me that ain't good enough? Of course, you could refuse. But I'm done negotiating. You got my offer.
I wouldn't be where I am today if I weren't able to admit when I've been cornered. You're a shrewd businessman.
I just know how the dance goes. Cutthroats is as cutthroats does. You ain't all that different.
How very
Fucking genius there.
candid. Give me a bit of time to ready myself. I'll join you on the Goromaru soon. My security escort will accompany me. I trust they'll be welcome as well.
Sure. No need to worry. What's the worst that could happen to you with the kid around?
Captain.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that this is not as short as the story is.
Aiming down sights.
That this is only part of it.
Is it gonna be?
But I could be wrong. Like a Dragon Gaiden was only 60 hours. So if this is also only 60 hours, then we don't really have that much more to go. Like, I would say 2 more streams. So what I could do is, well, I can't stream Monster Hunter in the day. So tomorrow I'll stream this during the day,
Captain.
and then Monster Hunter at night, and then this during the day, and then Monster Hunter at night.
There is still a bounty on
It'll have to work that way. Like if I stream this at 3,
Yo,
and then Monster Hunter at midnight, and then this at 3 again, and then Monster Hunter at midnight again.
Nowhere, as far as you're concerned. Besides,
Yeah, that'll be the plan.
State your business or shove
Okay.
off.
So 12
I'd heard
will be a
What say I slice
Freedom
it
Wars
off?
video. Oh fuck, hold on. Let me pause this. Freedom War 3 Yakuza video. And then 12 midnight. Monhunt. So yeah, that'll be my schedule for tomorrow. 12 noon is Freedom Wars. 3 p.m. is Yakuza. 12 midnight is Monhunt. What are you talking about Avowed? Oh, you talking about because Hypno's playing Avowed? Yeah. Yeah, and he's not even using an interesting combat style. He's just like, hit with the mace, hit with the spear, hit with the mace, hit with the spear, hit with the mace, hit with the spear. It's like, this is broken, this is broken, this is broken. It's like, it's all so boring.
Captain Majima.
Captain, it's him. More.
Lest you get ahead of yourself, know that I'm not about to fight you. There'd be no money in it. If I'm going to risk the health of my men, it will come with all due compensation.
So what do you want?
I propose we do battle in the Pirates' Coliseum. You and your crew bear a grudge against me, no? I'm prepared to face your very worst.
Why now?
The time feels right, wouldn't you say? That's reason enough for me.
I bet you I could
Says
keep your
you.
attention with Dragon
Yeah,
Age.
guess we'll see.
Not that I
I'll
would.
think it over. Schedule it in the ship's itinerary when I can.
You must be quite the busy man, Captain, to leave Commodore Mortimer waiting at port. I'm moved to wonder, what could it be that's more worthy of your time?
It's Raymond Law.
Oh, you all get the day off or something? Well, should we start placing bets on who shows up next?
Kings don't have the luxury of off days. And the Pirates Coliseum in particular can't be sitting idle while there's money to make. Mortimer's challenge, I'll need you to answer it.
Yeah. I'll get to it.
Will you now? Well, until I see you and the Commodore engage, Tucker stays put in Madlantis. Understand?
Huh? But why?
Because...
Okay, so I was right. It's not as short as I thought it would be.
Will you?
He's
If
gonna
I
delay
have
us
to hold
leaving.
him hostage to keep your ship docked, then I'm prepared to do exactly that. Mr. Tucker shall remain Raymond Law's most honored guest. Any who spurn the hospitality of our great sanctuary will meet their end on the ocean floor. The cannons of Madlantis forgive no offense. Nor will its denizens show mercy to a soul aboard. Not even a weeping child.
So, if we beat Mortimer in the Pirates Coliseum, does that mean we get to go?
Well, manage that, and you can set sail anytime.
Sure, you and Mr. Tucker may depart freely. It would be your privilege as our newly crowned champions. I wouldn't dare impede you.
I'll hold you to that, asshole. You all heard him, right?
Mortimer is going to give you the fight of your life. I look forward to the show. Stop by the Queen's Castle first. You and me can't help but feel like we have a lot to discuss.
Yeah, all we're gonna tell you is,
gonna have to wait.
Just when we were finally getting close.
fuck off.
We should head back to the
Go
Goromaru,
fuck off
Captain.
past the horizon.
After all that,
And then when you pass the
I think we better
horizon,
fill everyone
keep
in.
on fucking off.
Of course, get your ass ready. Of course, dog. Get your of course, dog. Stop way. Slice and
Pain in the ass.
I'll beat your whole life. Apologize, and I might let you go.
Ain't even worth my time.
Wait, should I be going to the Queen's Castle first, or should I be going to the Coliseum
There's something
first?
nearby.
Looks like Queen's Castle first. So, that's what? Wow, when you cut him, money comes out. Bro, what is it with these gay pirates, man? They all just like keep spreading their legs open.
Great fight, great fight.
I guess that's where the nickname Butt Pirate comes from.
Captain. Yeah.
Cabaret Grande.
Got it? If we want that treasure, we gotta bring Tucker with us to Nele. But now, to even get the man out of Atlantis, we gotta kick Mortimer's teeth in at the Colosseum. So that's where we're at.
Raymond, that bastard. Like we needed another hair up our ass. Can't figure out what his game here is.
He knows we know about the treasure, too. Every son of a bitch involved is playing every card they got. Guess the scent of money is in the air.
Why don't we just say fuck it? Sneak Tucker out before anyone knows he's gone.
Sorry, but I don't think it's that easy, Mr. Minami. There's only one way out of Madlantis, and that's going through the port. Through the path of the cannons.
Yeah. There'd be no dodging that. The inlet's real narrow here. Helps them restrict passage in and out. Coming or going, Atlantis has always got your ship in her crosshairs.
Okay, then get this. What if we sack up and take the cannons out?
We'd have to be in a whole lot of places at once. Plan like that'd take clockwork execution. Not to mention the first step. We'd need to get Tucker on board in secret. Furthermore, in order to protect the Goromaru, we'd have to leave a modest crew complement here.
There are 10 cannons in total. To cover the ship and hit them at the same time...
We don't nearly got the men for this.
Hard to believe, but it sounds like taking out Mortimer's our best bet. Why not? Had to gut this fish sooner or later, am I right? If this won't wipe the bounty off my head, nothing will. And we'll keep Rich Island safe for Moana, too.
So long as you know, Mortimer's the toughest seafarer Atlantis has to offer. Puts more work into his ship than his hair. If we go in half-assed, we'll be shitting cannonballs for days.
Sounds like we better get the Goromaru ready, huh?
We're gonna have to win a proving match first. Then, and only then, can we earn the right to
Yeah, so remember when I said I thought he sounded like Waka? It's more so that Waka sounds like him. Because the guy who plays Waka's name is John DiMaggio.
Hear that?
And so John DiMaggio was doing a really good imitation of the Hawaiian accent.
We have our heading. You
Well, this
fellas ready
guy is
for what's
actually
next?
Hawaiian.
Anybody that wants off now, speak your piece. Anybody that don't's coming to hell with me. Got that?
If we leave, means we don't get any treasure, right?
Hell, everyone here's too damn greedy to give up now. We'll stay even if it kills us.
Oh, you all know just what a captain wants to hear. Music to my ears.
We're gonna make this the strongest ship
The
in
fat
the
chef
ocean.
guy, I mean.
And then, we're gonna find that damn treasure and get rich! Hell
yeah!
Hell yeah!
I thought he sounded like Waka, but really, Waka sounded like him. What that means? The guy's a time traveler. No.
Hey, Captain.
It's just that's how they talk in Hawaii.
See her.
Which of you sorry suckers is gonna be?
Why is she crouching in fear? There's no cannons.
Choices. likey. Now there's a fine vessel. Oh, hell yeah!
Okay, hold on. Look at their stats difference. Jason is 280, 295 at level 23. Saejima is 260, 270 at level 1. I'm no expert, but this guy sucks. Tiger for the win. For a minute I thought that enemy had 6k HP.
That was extraordinary! Full speed ahead! Hard to starboard! Full speed ahead! Full speed ahead! Not bad!
You use your ability when you're the only teammate left.
Ain't even worth my time.
Fucking genius. Real man genius. What the fuck is that flag?
We can do this, Captain! Dodge, Captain, dodge! Dodge,
I can't tell if it's like weed or DNA or both. Oh fuck. They sunk us. Alright, I gotta be wary of my health. All right.
Dodge, Captain, dodge! Dodge, Captain, dodge! Dodge, Captain, dodge! Ship's all ready! We're gonna sink! Ship's all ready!
Oh, why? Bro, what is this shit?
To work, then.
Alright.
Alright, calling that done. Let's go with that. Alright, calling that done. She's looking good. This what you want? Alright, calling that done. Let's go with that. She's looking good. Alright, calling that done. This what you want? Let's go with that. This what you want?
Ooh, choices, choices. Oh, that's looking great.
Let's try this one more time. One more time with feeling. One more time with feeling.
The Goro Pirates!
What? Did you see that? He just face planted on the bar. That. Okay, so they're the biohazard, so the banner makes sense.
Ship's all better now!
Oh, that was easier. Oh no, you got an army of gay wrestlers. Wonder they're biohazard.
Lousy dance partners. This is
Finally. If YouTube wants to hit me with the community guideline strike for that, I'll just be like, listen, bitch, this is MAGA country. I will get Trump to fuck your ass.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know, man. I have some pretty damn good weapons, but... Oh, okay. Maybe this is an upgrade that the ship currently doesn't have access to. Like a mortar or something. But it still presents a very real danger. And those you won't. Against Mortimer, that danger increases tenfold. Your crew has been an invigorating addition to our festivities. I'd be remiss to send you an unneeded into such peril. It would surely be bad for revenue. Bad for the soul as well, knowing that you have a child aboard. Does that satisfy your curiosity? Is it just me? Yo, have you ever seen that 70s show?
Yeah.
Check Discord, cause that there's a show called That 70s Show. Check Discord.
Apologize. I might let you go.
Ain't even worth my time.
Steady.
This place is pirate. Want to show
We've been waiting for you.
Captain.
Good to have you back, bro.
Thanks.
Uh,
Captain, I'm not as fast as you. He was already ready to go. Dude, I swear, Majima's unstoppable. I don't know if this is because the game is actually easier, or if Majima's like just that much better. Then again, Kiryu was unstoppable when he was in spy form. Tis these notice.
Yo ho!
Yo ho!
Timbers, Majima.
This motherfucker again.
Keith, you again?
So much for that receptionist and his rare cannon bullshit.
Oh, that was no lie. Here she is, standing before you. Even for the Mortimer Armada, it is truly a magnificent piece. Wouldn't you agree? Refurbished and deadly. Cream of the bloody crop, this beaut.
Was the Colosseum receptionist in on this with you? He tricked us?
Nay, his mate the Chandler put him up to it. That scurvy dog's an old acquaintance of the captain.
You! Hell, what was your name?
Words cut sharper than steel, Captain Majima. I can't believe you've forgotten me. That ship you gallivant about, Masaru and have your crew. Listen well. Jack the Collector has come.
Oh yeah! Jack the Collector. Been a while.
It's fine. I'm not upset. Whole reason I'm here is to forget you too. After you're dead. Farewell.
The hell?
Eyes here.
Well, it was a trap, but we're still taking the cannon. Shark Boy, ooh ha ha. Yo, that blue and red reminded me of DMC for some reason. Oh, hey, Monkey Man 04. How's it going?
You trying to play me for a fool, Keith? Where's the collector running off to?
No
I'm playing on
subterfuge
professional,
here.
so
Captain Jack's gone to mobilize the
it's
men.
like,
He's increased the bounty on you tenfold, you vile twit.
what is it?
Tick
30-ish hours, and
How
I'm
long
still not
before you're
really
hanging
feeling
from the yard
that
arm?
challenged. But
Captain, there's a whole bunch of scary-looking guys outside.
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know.
there could be harder enemies around the corner.
More. An endless stream of Jacktars. Each one slavering.
I think I'm just not
chance
far
to
enough into the
spill
story
their
for the enemies to get
entrails.
their like
What an honor it is
signature
to watch
stuff.
you die.
That makes it really
Guess we'll see.
intense. Because the enemies do always
Well,
get stronger at
what
some
now,
point.
Captain?
But
One last word of warning to ye. Every head aboard your ship has a glittering bounty upon it. Whether full-grown or stripling, ye can rest assured they're a target. Nowhere in Hawaii will be safe for them.
Noah.
okay,
Call the Goromaru.
now that my entire crew
When I
has a
say so, we
bounty,
make a run for the beach.
that
We're
might
running
bring
away?
out more
Hell no.
enemies.
We're prepping for our counterattack. Just have to clear the
That's
road.
gonna be
Plus some skulls,
that's gonna be
more
their
than that.
excuse
Gotcha.
to
Okay.
have more enemies for a fight and much more encounters. I see. Alright.
All right.
So hopefully
Keep up, Noah.
this is
Stay
where
close
the
to
real
me.
game begins. Ah, well, it doesn't seem like. So far, it seems like Majima's kind of unstoppable. There was one enemy with like a machine gun, but then I just like blocked from that way. Ah, fucking blocker. There we go.
You gonna just stand there?
You know what's funny? Hold on. I'm trying to remember. One of the Game Awards had Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth as an option. I don't remember how. Hold on. Oh, it will get a mention, but will it win any awards? That's the thing. Because last Game Awards had Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Alright, let's see. Okay, see, 2024 nominee. Okay. Wait, what happened to my video? What the fuck? Sorry. I'm just trying to see what, I'm trying to remember what exactly happened at the Game Awards. So I'm looking. It was nominated for Best Role-Playing Game. It was nominated for Best Narrative. And in 2023, it was nominated for Most Anticipated, but it didn't actually win, I think. Yeah, it was nominated, but it didn't win. Let's see. Okay, Game League. Metaphor won. That's what happened. Metaphor beat it. So it's possible that it might get a nomination. This might get a nomination. Hell, this could even win something, but what would it win though? There's not a category for character action games. I swear they need a category for character action games because, but there aren't enough of them. No, I was mostly sleeping. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to make me a playlist of just their songs. I was supposed to go somewhere, but I never got a reply from the person I was gonna meet. I was gonna meet my uncle, but he was busy. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. The improvement in difficulty. There's always a canonical reason why the game gets harder. And they found their reason. There's a bounty on me, but there's not just a bounty on me. Well, if you don't have to put every song, just the ones that you think, wow, okay. Just the ones that you think would work together on a playlist. You don't have to do it right away.
Which you sorry suckers?
Huh? You're back again, Keith?
Oh shit.
Oh, you want another round? And look at this hunk of muscle you brought. Well, maybe he'll be what makes the difference, huh, Keith? Ah, could be. This brawny corsair, the Mortimer Armada's
Oh, did Monkey Man
most
disappear
tenacious
already?
bounty hunter. Hired him on at my own expense. Anything to see you bleed. I'll split ye from toe to goddamn tip!
Usually Mikey says goodbye before he leaves, but he didn't say goodbye this time. Okay, so if you're wondering why does he have this like Naruto clone jutsu shit, canonically it's referred to as Goro's madness, and he's kind of always had this sort of like delusional aspect to him in a way, where it's like, on one hand you could see it as like his mind is playing tricks on him with how fast he's moving, and so it appears like there's multiples of him, but that doesn't really work when you're playing as Kiryu and then there's all of a sudden copies of Goro. When it's like,
Hey,
you just have to take it with
That? Yeah, huh?
kind of loose tribute to
Ooh, get a picture of me with it.
anime without being a representation of what's really happening. Because he can't actually move so fast that he sees mirror images, but yeah.
That ain't good. Hey, morons! Get out of there! Don't go get it! They're gonna fire!
What's that asshole yelling about?
What are you doing?
Is he saying it's going to shoot at us for real?
Move your feet!
Kiryu's not delusional, so he's not seeing the mirror images. But, yeah.
Captain Majima! This is the end for you. I won't let you live another day!
Is this guy completely nuts?
Watch out!
You know, I used to think he was crazy, but now I see his nuts.
Yo.
Kyodai, how's Noah? You still standing?
Of course we're standing.
Right. Then get yourselves to the ship. Don't make me wait too long, or I'll sink them without you.
Careful now. They got more coming.
They what?
Gotta hand it to you, Jack. At least you're making this fun.
We can do this, Captain!
Full speed ahead!
Dodge, Captain, dodge!
Oh yeah. Can you believe that the devs for the game jokingly put together a Hatsune Miku ship, and of course the worst people thought it was a trans ship. I don't mean on ours, the worst people on our side, I mean the worst people on their side. Yeah. And the reason I know it's a Hatsune Miku ship is because on the front of the ship was a microphone, and people thought it was the dildo. It's like, bro, how much porn do you have to fucking watch to think a fucking microphone is a dildo? Bro, he got shot and slashed.
Oh, that's looking great! Must be real disappointing. Looks like I win again. Hey, I'll at least give you points for having guts.
I had a good thing going. Till you ruined everything.
Got follow through, if nothing else. I'll admit, you impress me, Jack the Collector. Think I'm starting to see how you got your hands on so many relics.
Does that mean you might return to my crew?
In your dreams.
Damn it. Oh.
You'll find no shut doors out on the ocean.
I think I'm gonna go to Julie's garage real quick, but hopefully I can at least get something. Oh, what am I doing? Move here.
Welcome.
Oh, I gotta go around collecting magazines so I can upgrade my pirates that I get at level 1. Can't even build any of these. Super coconut. Yeah, need more components. Okay. That sucks.
Come back again.
Need more components.
Oh.
Anybody?
I think, is there a store? Oh, okay, never mind. It is a dildo. Fuck. It's based on where you buy it. That's where they got the
My
idea.
treasure senses are tingling.
God damn it. Basically, it's a sex shop.
Got that good.
Oh, hello.
Elegant. Oh, it's green. Champagne, okay. There it is. Massage machine. Massage machine. Yeah, massage machine, sure. God damn it, I thought I was right.
Certainly.
Yeah. No, but see this thing, like it. Oh, there are new bounties. That's nice. Watkins, Mendoza. Hey, where's your sister Vicky? What do you mean I can't see her? They're still mad about that time for diagonal. If you are unsure of what that reference is, look up Vicky Mendoza diagonal. Wait. It's a How I Met Your Mother reference. And no, Vic, she's not your mother. Dick. There we go. Okay, so my fears that the game is too easy alleviated. I just didn't think that the quote-unquote tutorial would be 30 hours.
Pain in the ass.
You know, people are criticizing KCD for having a 2-hour tutorial, but nobody ever complains about Yakuza having a 30-hour tutorial. Oh, I don't even think we hit the 30-hour mark. My game time says 26. Wait, hold on. Wait. Let me overwrite this. Okay, 24. Okay. So maybe not exactly 30 hours, but 24 hours. Why am I missing 2 hours of game time? What is it not counting?
Hey, Captain.
Good to see you, Captain.
Good work out there.
Here, fishy, fishy.
Great work out there, Captain.
Dude.
Oh!
I played Final Fantasy 13 so long ago, I don't even remember it, and I never went back to it. I definitely do want to play it again because the one thing I liked about it was its summonings. The thing I was mentioning about Yakuza was basically a joke, but it kind of feels like that because for like the past 20 hours, Ark can tell you. I kept saying, if this game feels too easy, this game feels too easy, this game feels too easy. And then all of a sudden they say, oh, there's a bounty on your entire crew, and then there's that endless wave of enemies. And now the bounty targets increase their level from like 3 stars to 4 stars, and then from 4 stars to 5 stars. So it is getting harder. But the trash mobs are still going to be trash mobs. But I remember there being like moments where the trash mobs in older games would still get you.
Good to see you again, Captain Majima. I gather you had quite a time in Honolulu, but I trust you've new artillery.
Sure, let's go with that.
Well, in any case, everything is in order for your final battle with Mortimer.
Good. That's why I'm here.
Captain, speak of the devil. It's that Mortimer guy himself.
You climb the ranks a lot quicker than I expected. Safe to say there's more to the Goro pirates than meets the eye.
Well, maybe you ought to use those eyes to watch your back then. Took you 7 years to rise all the way to the top, and now we're coming to take it from you. Fancy
It's
that?
funny how they made this guy look like Troy Baker, but then they didn't hire Troy Baker.
To captivate the audience by building up the challengers. There's an art to keeping the rabble excited. You've played your role well.
Big talk.
Hey, you remember my dad? He's never gotten over you stabbing him in the back.
I imagine he hasn't. In fact, I'll bet this face still haunts his dreams. Fortunately, our Grand Naumachia only grows bloodier waged on such bitter tides.
What? What the heck's he talking about?
Who cares? Arguing with this dipshit don't mean squat.
Well, Captain Majima, Raymond Law awaits your arrival. I was asked
Maybe.
to remind you he'll be in the Queen's Council.
Maybe the plan was to get him, but then
Just had to
they
run
couldn't
your
square
mouth
away
before
his
you got
price.
to the message, huh?
Forgive me. My heart's ablaze for what's to come. Perhaps that's a swashbuckler in me.
I'd almost forgot. Last time, Law told me to come find them. Said we have a lot to discuss.
It's gotta be about the treasure, right, Captain?
Yeah, I'm not sure. But there's only one way to find out.
Captain, there's something nearby.
I'll beat your whole... Apologize, and I might let you The ass. What's the hurry? Fascinating. Oh, indeed.
Seems you've been hard at work on your ship, Captain Majima. Finally, you and Mortimer will be squaring off. I can only imagine how wild the crowd's going to sound.
So what? Queen's out right now?
If you knew her, you'd know that woman hates sitting still. Thankfully, that's rather convenient for us. After all, better we speak in private.
Oh?
You understand. The Esperanza Hall. Why involve anyone who isn't in the know? Nobody wants more grasping hands. Queens especially. She's liable to demand the lion's share. And you've never seen stickier fingers.
Just one problem there. I get the feeling she ain't exactly out of the loop.
Be that as it may, nothing changes. We've still got a head start on her.
We do, huh? Since when was this a we thing?
I'm not sure how much you've been made privy to. Rodriguez and I have an arrangement. Contract from before you showed up. I expect it to be honored.
And what's it say?
Everything he finds on that island goes through me. to be distributed through channels I have control over. I've already made some considerable investments here. Enough to secure a foothold on the black market. In return, my commission is a flat 50% of the profits. That goes for whatever you people dig up there. I'm happy to be of service.
Rodriguez wants to give you half his share, fine. But us? I'm willing to bet there's a cheaper way to get this crap sold. Thanks for the offer, though.
I wouldn't advise that. You'd only be stretching the operation even thinner. Use your head here. Jewels get ground to dust splitting them between so many people.
You ain't gotta worry about us. We got our own way of doing things. We're the ones putting our lives on the line here. Letting you collect on our sweat when all you done is sit in your chair? That sure don't feel right to me.
This is a centuries-old cache worth $1 billion. Who else do you think can fence all that?
I can think of a few people, if I'm being honest. Queen, for one.
You stupid fuck, don't you dare! Don't even think about it!
Forgot she can't find out, huh?
Mr. Raymond. Queen really scares the heck out of you, doesn't she?
I'm not fucking around here. Stick to the contract, or I'll ruin you.
Moron. I never signed any contract with you. Matter of fact, the Esperanza treasure? Never Rodriguez's to bargain with. Keep on shouting, though.
Don't you walk away from me. You have no idea who you're dealing with!
Boss! You called?
It would seem Captain
You will
Majima
never,
has grown bored
ever
with my company.
guess
If you don't mind,
who the
gentlemen,
freaking queen
liven up his
is.
visit for me.
Of course, sir. You can always count on us to entertain your guest.
Noah, stay behind me. Time to show our host my gratitude.
And you've seen her character
Appreciate
model
seeing the
arc,
Pirate King's true
but you'll never
colors.
guess who she is.
Another boring fucking businessman.
I don't know if you'll recognize the name because you're notoriously bad with names, but you'll recognize, at least if you've watched enough Hitman videos. You know who that black girl is who's like being criticized for being in like every game? And she always plays herself in every game? Well, this time she's in this game not as herself, but as an actual character. Deborah freaking Wilson. Every other game that just makes her play herself, and she's like typical strong black bald female, or you know, has the side shave hair, or strong soldier lady. Like
From a retinue fit
she,
for a royal. That really
it's
all you
like
can
there's
throw my
nothing
way?
really special about her. They just like, oh, we need a black girl. Pick her, Deborah Wilson.
Mark my words.
And it's not that she's not a bad actress. Of course she's a good actress. It's just how many fucking roles use her,
After
face
my
scan
crew
her,
gets done
and just
scuttling
keep her
Mortimer's
as
ass,
is. Like,
Tucker leaves with us. Remember what you said? You wouldn't dare impede us.
Huh?
Don't break your word, or I might leak the Esperanza story.
at least this
Imagine
game
how
hired her
mad
just to
Queen
be
will
the voice of a character.
What's stopping me from
So the
posting
character
it
could look like
online?
anything.
What?
But every other dev just puts her in the game,
Well, that'd make
literally.
things hard for you, huh? Before you know it, whole pile gets swiped out from under you. Say goodbye to 50%. You'd be lucky to get a whiff. Could still make something out of this, as long as you ain't too greedy. Just keep sitting in that cushy chair. And stay the hell out of our way. Let's go, Noah.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So stupid, man. It's like none of them ever try to make her an interesting character. They just hire her, scan her, and that's it. At least these devs are like, we need you to be the voice of this queen. Took the role and accepted it, and that's it. So far she's done a good job. We haven't really talked to the queen much.
Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be? Steady.
But she is kind of almost in every other game, it seems.
I'll beat your whole
Lousy dance partners.
She's in Avowed. She's in Arcane, Slitterhead.
I'll beat your whole life. Apologize, and I might let you go.
She's in a lot of cartoons, but alright, I'm not gonna use that around.
Hello.
That's great.
Thanks.
Captain, there's something nearby.
You're gonna beg for mercy.
I think people would have less of a problem with her being in every game if the characters that she was playing actually looked different. But like, most devs just do the bare minimum to actually change how she looks.
Captain, did Jason already tell you what happened?
Nope.
It's a bit difficult to explain, but, well, we think Mortimer might have turned him to his side. He's meeting with someone from the Armada right now.
What?
Captain, what? What's going on?
Seems like Mortimer asked Masaru to make sure we take a dive in the Colosseum match. Whether or not he goes through with it, that's to be determined. If Masaru were Yakuza and not a pirate, you can bet he'd lose a finger for this.
But I don't understand.
Masaru's a damn traitor. Never should have trusted him.
You both sound sure about this. Got any proof? There must be something.
We ain't got every detail yet, but Jason said he wanted to talk to you and Noah when you get back. You can find him on the Goromaru.
Damn it. This is serious, huh?
Okay, I just looked up like how many hours to beat, and like one of them says this game is only 15 hours, and I'm like, how? That just seems excessively short. I'm already 25 hours in. Granted, I'm not a completionist, but if I was a completionist, I could probably squeeze like 100 hours out of this. But I'll end up probably with like 60 hours.
Hey, Masaru, you're sure it's all true? Am I 100% positive? No.
90, huh?
The only reason I'm not a completionist is because
Masaru's somewhere in town right now, with people from Mortimer's outfit. We've got crew keeping an eye on him from a distance. Aside from that, we know this isn't the first time they've talked.
Was it something Masaru did? Made you start suspecting him?
Today, I guess he had this kind of nervous expression on his face. It's a look I only ever saw one other person have before. Mortimer. Spied it on him 7 years ago, when he took Law's offer to sell us out.
That's all we're going on? I don't know. Ain't Masaru earned more than that? Not gonna give your man the benefit of the doubt?
That's just it. I know the guy. Fact is, money has always been his biggest weakness. Everybody's got some greed in him, sure. But he's worse. Believe me. He obsesses over shit he can't afford. When he hasn't got the money, he starts scheming up ways to rip it off.
You know what? This is revenge. I see what this is. This is because I never got him that Minato girl.
But I know if we ignore the warning signs and let him back on the ship, we put all we've worked for in danger. We've got to do what's best for the crew of the Goromaru here.
Look, we ain't gonna set nothing straight just speculating. Someone's gotta talk to Masaru himself. Question is, if he really has cut some kind of deal, what do we do with him, Captain?
So I finally get a captain out of you.
You're sounding kind of scary, Mr. Saejima.
Sorry about that, kid. Back where we're from, accountability matters.
Somebody betrays the crew, you can't let that go unpunished. Still, we can decide that once we talk to him. Where's he now? Any word?
By the circus tent. Place called Black Amber. Got eyes on every exit, front and back. He's no flight risk. Our people can intercept him if he tries to run. When you're ready, I say we head over there.
Hey, Captain.
Hard at work, Captain? Wow, thanks!
We've been waiting for you.
Captain. Thanks!
No more leave too much.
This place wasn't too bad.
What's up? Masaru?
He should be. Mortimer's goons just left a couple of minutes ago. Far as we know, he's drinking all by himself and could be he's waiting so nobody sees him leave together.
Good. Sounds like we picked the perfect time for a heart-to-heart.
Captain, let me go and get his attention.
You got some kind of plan?
He and I go back so long that he's practically my little brother. I don't need a plan. Not with him. We'll play it by ear.
Jason? Captain? Got a funny feeling you're not here by chance.
Mortimer's people suddenly take you out for drinks. Why didn't you invite us along?
They made me an offer. Asked me to throw the match. Said, before our fight in the Pirates' Coliseum comes up, They want me to quietly sabotage the Goromaru's weapons.
This isn't the first time you met with them, is it? God damn it. Why didn't you say anything to us? To me, if nobody else?
'Cause they paid me. Stuffed some cash in my pocket.
Oh, fuck's sake. After everything you and me've been through, the little money's all it takes?
Is what it is. I know I can't go back to the ship again. Clean break. Think I'll find somewhere new. Won't have to deal with me anymore. It was past time for me to move on.
You think you get to walk away that easy? Don't you remember? I asked anybody who wants off to speak up. As I recall, you kept your mouth shut.
Sorry, but things have changed since then.
If you're really set on disappearing on us, I want an explanation.
I haven't got one. That's why I'm disappearing.
Strange thing, serving aboard a ship. All by yourself, sailing the big blue sea. You gotta rely on your mates for pretty much everything. Me and Noah, shit, all of us been relying on you for a while. And there's been times you put your life in our hands too, right?
Yeah. After this, though, there's no way anyone on the crew would trust me.
Giving you one last order, then. Still got the stones to follow it. So I don't give a damn how pathetic the reason. Tell me why you're going. No harm will come to you. Long as I hear the truth come out of your lips.
And if I choose to disobey that order? If I'd rather let harm come to me instead?
Guess we'll find out together. This here's a captain's job. I'll handle it, Jason. If I end up eating dirt, Masaru's got the right to go free. Hope that motivates you to give it your all.
You're nothing if not inspiring. A worthy captain.
Hey, you sure about this?
Now what kind of talk is that? Thought you of all people respected the chain of command.
Yeah, you're right, Captain. Give him one for me.
Fujita. Hey, this is like that game. This is like that Dragon Ball, Goro versus Fujita. No, you idiot! That's Goku versus Vegeta. I said that, Goro versus Vegeta. Bye-bye. He just flopped over.
Shit. I knew you were tough, but you're stronger than last time.
Or maybe you got weaker. Maybe you blunted your edge, dragging yourself around like a dull knife.
Don't mind me interrupting. Mortimer sent me something during the fight.
Huh? What kind of something?
An old video. And it's of you, Masaru. 7 years ago. Conversation you had a few days before Mortimer turned on us. Before the rats sunk our ship. Get up, Masaru. Let's go somewhere we can talk about this. It ain't gonna be the chummiest drink we've had. But I need answers. I need to know what I'm looking at.
A few days back, he sent me the same video. Once I saw it, I knew I couldn't stick around much longer. It's from back then, 7 years ago, when Raymond asked me to sabotage Jason's ship. Make sure that we lost the match.
Mortimer wasn't the only one, huh? All these years, and it could have been you too.
Yeah. He gave me money up front. Called it an advance for a job well done. I figured the right thing to do was tell him to shove it. Screw your money. Should have said that. But it was more than I'd ever seen before.
Next time, shove it up his ass, too.
While I sat there thinking it over, Raymond took my silence as an understanding. He just left the room. And like that, I had agreed to betray my friends.
If you're gonna be a hooker, at least get paid for it.
Jason's ship was hardly unsinkable, you know what I mean? If we lost, it wouldn't be so big a deal. One match. Nobody would suspect a thing if we happened to come up short. I'd earn a stack of cash for it. What's the harm? So I kept quiet, took Raymond's payment, and went about my business. Only, about 5 days later, I realized how stupid I was being. Call it conscience? Call it, the folly of youth?
Sure. What were you, 30? Youth, he says.
Next day, I gave Raymond his money back. Said, treat it like it never even happened, okay? Thinking back, I'm surprised he didn't just kill me, huh? Especially in those days. The Pirates Coliseum was his baby. That's how he first rose to prominence here.
So wait, hold on. You didn't fix the match after all?
Not technically, I guess. But I never told anyone about the offer he made me either. Jason deserved to hear it from me. Because if he had known...
Yeah, if I'd have known, I might not have gotten so blindsided. I may not be the sharpest guy, but it wouldn't take a genius to realize Law didn't stop at trying to buy off just one member of the crew. Now, who's to say? Maybe I could have seen Mortimer's betrayal coming in time. Could have saved the ship. Could have saved 2 men's lives. Could have saved... I've spent 7 years leashed to that damn island.
Why didn't you try to warn him?
Because of those 5 days. Jason would know I had hesitated. The treasure hunter who showed me the ropes, who treated me like a brother. And I had to think about it? So what if I was too afraid to do it? I was also too afraid to say how close I'd come. And after that, Mortimer turned on us. Jason lost everything. And there was no going back. If he knew I could have done something to prevent it all, and didn't, he'd never forgive me. I was scared, you know? Scared of losing my friend.
Yeah, I was right. This sure ain't our chummiest drink.
Kinda thought running into him again on Rich Island might have been fate. After so long? Bad habit I got. Tend to interpret things however's most convenient. Really, I thought I could keep my secrets buried. Pick up with Jason where we left off, like the old days. Hey, maybe fate actually cuts you a break sometimes.
Yeah, you're right. It's a lousy habit.
However long it took, I appreciate you coming clean, Masaru. That's all, though. I don't have it in me to serve on the same ship as you again. Now do the right thing, Give up your share.
Jason!
Hey, what the hell's the matter with you? The air's clear. You should be able to trust the guy now. More than you did to begin with, even.
What?
Stop and think. This Mortimer prick. Why do you think he sent you that shit after all this time? Huh? Ain't it obvious he's trying to blackmail the guy? So what? Masaru, he must have told Mortimer to go fuck himself if he's breaking out the big guns. Walking away meant knowing that his secret would finally be out. Even then, your boy stayed true. That's Mortimer's play here. It's punishment for the man not going along with his scheme. Well, speak up, Masaru.
Yeah. Screw your money, I told him. I only took the meeting to buy myself time. Was gonna hoof it after that. Get out before Jason and everybody else saw the video. If you all hadn't found me just now, I probably never would have seen any of you again.
Masaru, you...
Good for us. And now we got the whole story out in the open. Ain't no reason for you to run. He's never gonna sell us out after this whole ordeal. Besides, we're better off with a world-class chef. Can't put a price on what that does for morale.
Yet not once have we asked him to cook.
You got that?
I'll keep that on record.
With Goromaru, with my life.
Majima's been the one doing all the cooking.
I'm sorry, but... it just isn't that easy for me. Maybe someday I'll forgive him, but not now. Not before push comes fully to shove.
Jason, all that happened...
I still don't trust his cooking.
Ask for your forgiveness. But even still, I promise that for the rest of my life...
Fucking 3-star Michelin chef and he wants to cook a bat?
Though, if you'd let me, I'd love to sail with you again. Very least, until I can claim my share of the treasure.
Must have been Ozzy Osbourne's prior chef.
You just can't quit while you're ahead, can you?
This is Masaru you're talking about, after all. Push come to shove now?
I guess, all said and done, you and I have put an awful lot of time and money into finding this treasure. What kind of guy would I be? Kicking you out when we're so close.
Thanks for that one, Noah. And I'm, sorry for what I put your dad through. You know?
You old guys sure hold on to things for a long time.
All right, good to go now? Listen up, people. After all the time he's made us waste, we owe Mortimer an ass-kicking. Let's make it one for the history books. Everybody with me?
Can we have Julie inspect the ship to make sure there is no problems, please?
Captain, sorry again for all the trouble, I mean. I swear from here on, I'll work extra hard to make up for it. Feels like I found new inner strength. Gourmet meals, that's what I'm talking about.
That's it? How about fighting strength?
Well, whatever. See you on the Goromaru. Count on me. Up and away, Captain.
I'm happy, Captain. Masaru's part of the gang.
Welcome back, Captain Majima. Now, what can I help you with?
Ooh, choices, choices. Now there's a fine vessel. Oh, that's looking great!
I thought it would be like a fifth weapon. You get to add a mortar or something. But it's just a regular cannon. Does it say what the reload is?
Ooh, you like it?
I wonder how well the flame do.
Welcome back, Captain Majima. Now.
Okay.
Wonder Madlantis will be.
Thanks.
Well, this will be the last fight I think. And then sleep.
Ladies and pickaroos, this is it! The showdown! Captain Majima and the Goromaru in one corner, and in the other, head of the
And again,
Mortar Armada himself,
if you're willing to stay up, I'm willing to stay up.
Now hear this, dogs. Stand at the ready. Today you fight to defend Madlantis. These Yakuza and their cronies challenge our way of life. Give them no quarter! Aye aye!
Ready for this, Jason? The Goromaru's got Mortimer outgunned this time. And 7 years of debt to collect on. And give you my word, they'll pay you back with serious interest. You said it. I never been more ready.
Yeah, by your orders, Captain.
Anchors away! Goromaru!
The battle is about to begin! Last call! As everyone place their bets, raise the stakes and show your allegiance with Core! The Pirates Coliseum begins its dreaded countdown! 10 seconds left! 5 seconds! 3, 2, 1!
Yeah, let's party!
We can do this, Captain!
Full speed ahead! Full speed ahead! Full speed ahead!
Oh my god. We just ate that.
We can do this, Captain!
On your starboard! That's all up to that! Full speed ahead! Faster!
Go, me!
Full speed ahead! Target port! Hurry up and repair this thing! Aye, aye, aye!
Ship's all weather now! Go for it, Captain!
Full speed ahead! Target port! Full speed ahead! Hurry up and repair this thing! Full speed ahead! Target starboard!
What's he doing all the way over there? Nice dodge.
I'll show you how it's done.
There we go. I just needed to get better at the boosting and drifting. Getting an entire ship's length worth of cannons up close is not a good thing.
The Goro Pirates! Hell yeah!
Oh yeah. Wait, why did you only get 2 of them? There's more. Damn. Okay, hold on. Dude, what? That's crazy. They took out like a third of my health. Ooh, I forgot one of my characters is a healer. That's good. They healed me. Oh shit. This is gonna be the final fight. Oh, we're having a sword fight up here. Nice. Nice. Walk the flank.
To the sharks!
Oh, one of our guys got knocked out. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys got knocked out. Okay.
End of the line, Mortimer.
Damn it, this is impossible. You're nothing but gutter
Oh?
rats. You know that?
Is that what someone
Is that
who
so?
tries to
Hell of
buy
a
off
way
the
to greet old
competition would
comrades.
say?
Yeah, how long we go back?
Are you
Where's the
sure
love
you're
god?
not
It's
the
like
gutter
you
rat?
don't even care.
Jason? Masaru?
Hey, Mortimer. Why'd you really betray my dad? In the Pirates' Coliseum, you were all fighting on the same side. It just doesn't make any sense to me. What made you double-cross your own crew?
You know, I don't remember.
You know what that did to Jason. He lost nearly everything because of it. His ship and his crew. Even his hope of curing Noah with that treasure. Tell it true. Did you ever stop and think what you were doing? How many lives you might have wrecked?
Who's to say?
Nobody chooses the wrong path. They just hit a bump in the road. You hit your bump, and before you knew it, you were walking someplace you never meant to go. Then, there was no way to turn back.
Even if that were true, then what?
Then you and me, line between us is paper thin. 7 years ago, if I'd been a tiny bit greedier, you'd be standing here and I'd be on my knees.
Oh, Masaru. Do you want to know the reason? Why I took Raymond's deal back then?
Hmm?
He told me that you'd already sold out Jason first. Guess he got me, huh? After that, I didn't feel a shred of guilt. But time brought the truth to light. I'd been the only one of us to turn my coat after all, it seems.
Should I say sorry?
No. There would be no point to it now. Not much of anything anymore.
Well, blow me down. Never thought I'd hear you sounding so small, Mortimer.
Is that right? Well, so it goes. Perhaps it's my true colors.
Jason, your call. You want to settle the score?
Forget it. I don't care anymore. Maybe I finally drowned all that pain back at Dunghill. Doing what needs doing now, it just means I'd have to rip those wounds open all over again. I can't do it anymore. I'm too damn old.
In that case, how's about you get that bounty on our heads called off? That ought to make things right. Sound like a fair deal?
Hi. I'll take it. You and your men can go in peace from here on.
You disgrace yourself, Commodore. You disgrace us all, cutting deals to save your skin. What the hell did you do, you maniac? Raymond Law's decree is clear, Commodore. The Coliseum knows only two outcomes: victory or death. No one bargains his way out of fate.
Only appropriate. This is a blood sport, after all. We can hardly fail to deliver on that promise. The audience would never forgive us. The Colosseum has a certain philosophy it's obligated to uphold. Am I wrong?
Not at all. You do show some cunning, occasionally.
Will wonders never cease? To your health.
Yo, been waiting on you.
You really believe we can pass in one piece? We're still at the utter mercy of their cannons, are we not?
I'd put our odds somewhere around 50-50. Yeah, maybe 60-40. Don't forget, we're Madlantis' champions now. Law promised us safe passage after we won. He sinks us now, how's that gonna look? Guy's a hard ass, but he still answers to the people. And besides, if he wants his piece of the Esperanza treasure, we gotta find it for him.
I suppose there's some sense to that argument. It's true Raymond would gain little from killing us. There's far more he stands to lose, in fact.
See? I may not remember much, but I can damn sure work out some greedy prick's playbook. Maybe it's something I was born with.
Just like a real Yakuza!
Ha! Pirate Yakuza.
Whatever you say. If there's nothing else, shall we go? I confess I've been so apprehensive over this voyage, it's given me indigestion.
Why do I feel like we're still missing
Hey,
a
Captain.
future fight with
Good to see
Raymond?
you, Captain.
Captain.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be the last episode, even though I'm like going through the story a little more quickly.
Snuck in, did you?
Wasn't hard, if I'm being honest. Your crew has their hands full, getting ready to set sail.
We got places to be. Hoping to stow away?
Oh, please. Actually, the Queen is concerned. You don't seem to be taking her seriously. Nele Island's been abuzz with discovery lately. So tell me, why haven't you reported in with her?
Huh? Naomi? What?
Who raised you? Knock before you come in a room.
Yeah, man, she was just about to take off her top. I
didn't
mean,
knock for a good reason.
tell me a story.
Huh?
I could tell somebody tried to sneak on board. Came to see if it was a bad guy.
And if it was, he'd signal Masaru and me. We'd jump to the captain's defense, subdue any intruder.
Upstanding conduct.
I've outstayed my welcome. One last thing, and I'll be on my way.
What's that?
On Queen Michelle's authority, any news of the Esperanza treasure is to be relayed to her without delay. In her own words, betrayal will be met with death. Was that clear?
And who's betraying what exactly?
We consider you and your crew dear associates of ours. But as they say, great love yields to greater contempt.
Naomi, that's a hell of a thing to say to family. Your brother's right there.
What's there to worry about? So long as you stay true, you'll be fine. Queen Michelle. She walks among Europe's highest social echelon with great privilege. I sincerely hope you understand that. Her confederates are people of tremendous power and pedigree. Even in the underworld, the influence she wields could crush Raymond Law and his ilk. Nothing good comes from upsetting a woman so well loved. Particularly here, we're a colony of soldier ants serving at the whim of our queen. If you rile her, prepare for the swarm.
We'd have to be out of our minds to betray somebody like that.
Naomi, do you want to come with us to Nele Island?
Sorry, Noah. I'm not confident about your odds of leaving Atlantis in one piece, to be perfectly frank. I know there's nothing I could say to stop you, but Noah's going to need someone who can actually keep him safe.
I hear you.
Sejima here. Atlantis cannons are keeping still for now. Goromaru's clear. Steady as she goes.
Minami here. East side cannons are looking good.
Nishida, reporting the same. I think Law might really be true to his word.
Good. Thanks for keeping watch. Man your posts till the Goromaru's out of the cave, then rendezvous with us. We'll see you soon.
Aye, aye, sir.
Better not waste my time, boys. Cheers. Before long,
So
we'll all
him
be
and the
off to the
queen both
races.
want the treasure, but they don't want the other one to know.
We ought to make land soon.
Having a good time so far.
Oh!
So, Rodriguez and Shigaki now. Hope they're both ready to get a move on. Probably on pins and needles, knowing how long they've been waiting for us.
It ain't us they've been waiting for. It's Tucker.
Yeah. By now, they must have found this village of heretics we need.
And once we pull our info together, the treasure of the Esperanza...
We're almost there, aren't we?
I think we may be, kid. Gotta say, hard to believe it took a giant team of criminals to get us to this point.
Listen, I don't want to get your hopes up, okay? But if this thing really has some magic elixir or whatever, I swear we're gonna use it to get your lungs working, all right?
It's supposed to be 200 years old, isn't it, Dad? That's nice, but should I really drink something like that?
Don't worry. I'll try a swig first, okay?
Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Hey, presents.
Majima. Majima.
Okay. So what's funny is I checked the whatchamacallit, how long to beat, and it said about 15 hours. And there's like 13 chapters. I'm in chapter 4 at 25 hours. So either they skipped dialogue by like spamming X and didn't do any side quests, or they're just using AI to generate an article. Like, doesn't make any sense. This is definitely more than a 15-hour game.
Nele Island's geography is by and large irrelevant to
When
us.
people do that shit,
What's
because
of
then
sole
that gives
importance
people a
is
false
one
impression.
location.
If they actually
Our
trusted
heretics
it, they'd be like,
village,
"Oh, this game's short. I'm
discovered
not
2
buying it."
centuries ago.
And if we can provide you with that, you'll be able to pinpoint the spot we're looking for?
That's correct. I'd like to be absolutely clear, however, that my share is 10%. Captain Majima guaranteed me that.
Yep, that's the deal.
I'm curious. Once we get to the village, what is it you're planning to use to guide you to the treasure? Let me guess. Walk west 100 paces from the outer edge, something like that?
Now, is it necessary I divulge this?
Essential.
Why?
Rodriguez could pull a fast one. What if he lies about where the village is? Say he watches your moves, then he takes the rest of the Haku to the real spot to fish it up themselves.
Slow down. What happens if Tucker's the one who tries something funny? Even if I lead you there, we'd come up empty-handed, and I'd be holding the bag. Then, good old Tucker and all you Yakuza slip away, having a fine time laughing it up while you screw us over.
You guys really ought to work through these issues.
Hey, cut this shit out. The treasure's ours if we just cooperate for one more day. Can we back off each other's throats?
Long as we keep everything on the up and up, there's no problem here.
If anyone is less than forthright, however, this entire enterprise collapses. After which, suspicion will tear the lot of us apart. Now, are you willing to play for the team?
All right. Looks like it's on me to arbitrate this little dispute.
Arbo, what? What's that mean?
Means everybody lays the cards down, then I go hunting for the loot. But if I get to where X is supposed to mark the spot and find out it don't, I come back for pinkies. Tucker's and Rodriguez's. You both know I'm serious.
Not to be a dick about this, but why not just say you'll kill them? If it meant keeping $1 billion treasure all to myself, I should be willing to lose a finger.
Think so, do ya? I guess I'll have to chop off another each day till we're square. First day will be the pinky on the left hand. Once that's gone, he'll never be able to grip a knife with full strength again. But hey, I'll just hire somebody to cut my food for me, you might say. Okay. Next day, we do the ring finger. Aw, there goes the place you keep your wedding band. I'll explain it to your old lady if you want.
Stop it. There's no need for all this.
Day after that comes the middle finger. Now, Yakuza customs, you never go past that to the thumb or the index. Kind of a courtesy. Make sure you can still feed yourself. So anyway, that means on day 4... we start with the pinky on the right hand.
You've made your point. Can we move on already?
And once I'm done with fingers, well, that's when we get to toes. One day, one digit. I'll chop them off till there ain't nothing left to chop. We only leave the island when we're rich or we're dead. How's that sound to you? Ready to start playing nice? No more secrets or skullduggerin'?
Yes, damn it. I swear to you, all right?
Feels like you still might be weighing your odds here, Rodriguez?
I'm just tired. Been on this hunt for too damn long. I won't let any more of my life slip away on this thing. Take a good look. You want the village? There it is.
Sure about that? That's it exactly?
Cut my fingers off if you don't believe me. My answer will stay the same. Right there's where we're going.
Your turn then, Tucker.
If that's so, the Esperanza treasure would be... somewhere between the 2 points you can see here. Along this area of the coastline, there's meant to be a secret cave which only reveals itself at low tide. Supposedly, anyway.
Supposedly? But all of a sudden you ain't sure?
Don't start badgering me. You know full well this information is from a journal 2 centuries old, don't you? Even in the best of circumstances, mint condition and laid bare before us on this very table, the written record of a single man is never beyond the follies of memory and hyperbole.
Now that Rodriguez has showed you his, you're willing to admit yours wasn't everything you'd said it'd be, huh?
I've given you an earnest account, the whole truth and nothing but. Fetch me a Bible and I'll swear on it. All that's left is to see where it leads us.
Suits me. To the Goromara fellas? I've been dying to take a trip to the coast.
Captain!
Yeah.
Ooh.
Aiming down sight.
I wish there was an auto cook, because I don't like the actual process. Like, I'd rather just buy stuff.
Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be?
Like when you get to a certain point where the cooking is, it's like you have a chef rating, right? So why can't I level up my chef rating to the point where it can auto cook?
Steady. Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be? Yeah.
Fuck.
Captain.
We've been waiting for you.
Good to have you back, bro.
Thanks.
Oh!
This one, too.
What's good around here? Rude fucker. Want an ass whooping? Are you?
This one, too.
Thanks so much.
Let's stay around here. You might need to stay another day. Get your
Ain't even worth my time.
Get your ass up. Ready to die? I'll beat you to a pulp.
Lousy dance partners.
I'll beat you. Sorry, Rico.
Pain in the ass.
Captain.
Alright. It's official. To sleep. I've had enough. There will be a video at some point tomorrow. Like I said, I'll try to get it. Like I'm gonna record one before 12 for Freedom Wars. And then the one at 12 I'm gonna have ready for 3. Oh wait. And then at 3 I'll go live. I'll try. And then I'm not gonna go on for long because then I'll need to nap again. Because I wanna be fully prepared for Monster Hunter tonight. So yeah. I want to say tonight it is officially Thursday, but the game launches Friday at midnight. It's officially the 27th. As soon as it's the 28th, that's when the game is live. So I want to be ready. Alright, see ya.